So today I'm filming what I packed for my trip to London. I went to London. Technically I was there officially like 7 full days, and then Thursday was like my traveling day, and then Friday was like I got to be there for like the morning, afternoon, and then the rest of my time was traveling. So on my trip I took this, which is just I guess the package I picked when I picked my flight was I could only bring a carry-on and a personal item. So I have this carry-on size luggage, and it has this little compartment where you have this piece to which I imagine putting, or I did put my clothes in, and then this part where I could put like smaller items, and you got the zipper part. And then for my personal item, I actually used this I think this is like the small Adidas duffel bag. This was my personal item, and then actually, technically this is all I'm supposed to take, but I'll show you guys later in the video is what I left a little bit of room on the top to carry like a handbag, because I didn't want to be like sifting through this on my trip. So let me just get into the things I brought, how I packed it, and yeah. So this is the clothes I brought. I actually intentionally didn't bring a lot of clothes or like heavy. Well, I went in September, so the weather was still pretty nice, but I already envisioned that I was gonna be shopping, so I wanted to leave space for clothes. So how I packed it was not like, oh, how many blouses am I taking, how many things. It was outfits, like this is one outfit, this is like, and like not including the bottoms, but this is like a white plain t-shirt, which I was like, okay, great. A black like kind of quarter sleeve, and then a sweater when it gets cold. This is like another outfit, like two kind of like fancy looking tops because I wanted to look nice and fashionable in London, and like tops. So basically I was like, I'm gonna be there for 7 days. These are 7 outfits I can wear. Here, actually these Urban Outfitter bags, let me grab this, are so handy, so I always keep them. And in here I put my socks, my underwears, and my bras. And then over there, those are my PJs. And then those are the bottoms I brought. I decided that I was gonna wear, I brought 1 pair of blue jeans, 1 pair of black jeans, and then some black leggings. So I was gonna rotate with that, again keeping in mind that I'm gonna buy stuff. What I have is kind of basically the items that I brought. I always bring my curling iron with me, this is kind of like my little go-to pouch that I keep on my bag, and it has like cough drops, like a little hand sanitizer, hand lotion, hair clips, just kind of like those like necessities. I wear glasses and contacts, so I have my glasses case, and obviously I have contacts. For like my makeup, I was like, I'm gonna bring just 2 sets of lashes and like interchange with that, toothbrush and deodorant. These are my retainers that I wear every night, and then this is like my go-to makeup pouch. I got this actually at Forever 21, and I like that it's clear. So I also was like, I don't wear like heavy makeup, so this is all the makeup that I decided to bring. And I'm a big fan of eyeshadow, and this is my go-to eyeshadow palette. This is from ColourPop, yes please, and you can see I've got it a little dirty, and I'm basically done with Note to Self. But this is like a neutrals palette, and as you can tell, like this is the one I use the most, but this is like one I feel very comfortable traveling with, and I feel like I can do a lot of looks with it and wear anything with it. At the time when I traveled, I was actually like just starting my period, so anyways, just to always be safe, I always bring a little pouch with pads and tampons, and it's always handy. And like I said, my contacts. However, one thing that I did learn when I was, because I'm making this video after the fact, one thing I did learn from traveling to London specifically, that and even when I was gonna travel, like when I was gonna go to Paris, I learned, like I left, you know how in here you can travel with, I think less than 3.4 fluid ounces, and they don't really give you a limit here, but from traveling, like leaving London, you can only bring literally like a Ziploc size pouch like this is basically it. You know, when I went there, I brought like, I don't know, like so many 3.4 under fluid ounces in multiple bags. Typically I carry like that. I have this is like another pouch I use when I travel. I had this full of like liquids and, you know, under 3.4 ounces. But for the sake of this video, I am gonna correct myself. But yeah, you can only bring literally this size. So what I recommend is, you know, bring your essentials and try to bring like everything if you can in these like sample size or like small size or miniature. Because I had to, in the end, I had to leave a couple things. Luckily, I was staying with my cousin, so I was able to leave some things with her, like she could have it. But now that I learned that, I'm going to be very careful next time I travel. So lesson learned. That's why I'm doing this video like this. So that's kind of, to be honest, that's it. Since I'm traveling, like I said, Thursday and Friday on my way back were my days that I would be traveling. Those were the days that I would wear like my heaviest layers. So let me try to fit all these items into my luggage. I'm not gonna do this probably the most packing friendly way, but this is the way I did and it worked for me. Is I'm just gonna try to make everything fit, and I roll my pants up like this where I can fit it, so maybe over here, and then I'm gonna save these for last because they're leggings. They don't take a lot of space. I'll put this sweater here because it's pretty chunky, and then some of my clothes is actually very thin material. Just kind of tuck them in where they can fit, and I think I have a pretty good amount. I'm gonna roll this one up too. Fit it in there, and then I try to keep all my clothes on one side. PJs as well, which technically fit. Yeah, no, pretty much fits. Okay, so I basically, that's kind of all the clothes that I'm going to be taking on the carry-on. Everything else I'm going to wear. The last thing that I'll just put on top will just be this pouch with my underwear, bras, like all that stuff. And I will just put this little piece, close it up. So now I will move on to this side. So in here, I will definitely put my curling one. When I end up putting my shoes in, the ones that I'm going to be taking with me, I'm be wearing my heaviest shoes on the flight, but I have two of these, and these are like my sneakers are going Vans, and I will put these in my carry-on, but I didn't have an extra one for my sandals, so I will just stuff that there. I'm going to be going to my church over there because I'll be there for a Saturday, and my church is international, so I bring my Bible, my new song, and what I need for that. Putting this in there, I need that. It's not going to take up a lot of space. Just leave it to let everything come out. I'm going to bring my faja. This is technically a clothes item, but when I want to look a little bit slimmer, I'm going to bring my Gucci belt because I think I have some looks in mind with this, and I'm going to put that there. I don't want to put too much on this because I'm going to also be pinning this up, and I know this will eventually bulk up. I'm going to be bringing a couple, or actually several contacts. My eyeshadow palette that will be for all my looks. My two lashes that I'll be taking. And that's kind of all I really want to put in there. Now in this other part, I'll be putting like the skincare that I'm going to be taking. I don't need this on like directly on me, but that's taking up space. That's my skincare. I'm gonna have to figure these out later. I probably will hopefully finish them and leave them there, but when I went, I brought little small shampoo and conditioner sets, my deodorant. This is probably not essential, and I could probably get a smaller one, but this is a lint roller. Definitely I feel like that's always necessary. Can't stand it when you have like little white stuff all over your clothes. So I have that, and that's pretty bulk already, and my body lotion. So that pretty much fills all of this up. This is like how it does. Yeah. So, and it closes pretty good. Look at my carry-on. Like I said, I'm using the regular small size Adidas pouch, or kind of like gym duffel bag, and I put these two in here. My two extra shoes. They fit on the bottom nicely and they don't give me a lot of weight. I always like to carry my makeup like directly on me, so I was gonna touch up my little handy pouch that has the handies. My glasses case, my toothbrush, I knew I was gonna need that, and my retainer because it was a night flight, so definitely that. So there's still, I know you're looking at this and there's still plenty of space up here, but I purposely left it like that because I wasn't gonna bring like a purse, like a handbag. I just have this like little tote bag. It's actually from Saludos. So right now I'm filming on my camera, but I'm just using this Nikon old camera pouch to carry. Would carry my Sony camera, and I have an extra memory card in here inside, and I have the battery charger, my charger, and the box for my iPhone, my AirPods to listen to music, passport, that is, I need that on me. And then I also always carry with me my portable battery, right? Is this what it is? Portable battery. And I always also just leave the cable in there. It's always good to have an extra one. Here, it is like a little pouch that I have, but in this, it's kind of like my go-to pouch where I carry like my money. Since I had to have euros and pounds on me, then I always carry this, and had like regular dollars on me, and it would hold my boarding pass and like all this info. So that would also go in here, and it's already picking up some weight. And like I said, don't want this to be too heavy. My sunglasses, I will also carry those with me. And my phone, which would go inside this bag. So because I'm only allowed to bring a carry-on and a personal item, I need to have space on top, right, to be able to get away with this before they give me some drama. So there's still a little bit of space. Like I said, I'm doing this video after the fact I traveled, so I'm really trying to remember what I brought. But to be honest, I didn't bring a lot because I came back knowing that I had to bring gifts for my parents, my sister, my brother, and my cousin was going to be sending things to her family. So I imagine she was like, in my head, I gave myself space for that, and I knew that I was going to be shopping. So my stuff was pretty light when I went over there. So to be honest, like, this is really what I took. Obviously, I came back with my luggage a little bit heavier. So for my trip to London, that's basically how I got to the airport in this. Then, once I got through security, I plopped this bag out so I could like easily get to my stuff. So yeah, that was literally what I took with my trip to London. Didn't get crazy. When I was younger, I definitely used to like pack literally extra. Now I've learned over time, you pack literally what you need. And especially if you're gonna go somewhere where there's like fashion and like lots of things, that you're gonna buy, like, you make space, you leave your stuff a little empty so you can bring back things. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.